Hello, this is Austin Anderson and this is Homeowner Hacks with Burton. 3 years ago, I bought a water heater from Burton, and recently I had a buddy over and he was like, hey man, you need to flush that. And I'm like, I do? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I've never heard of that. And he's like, it needs to be flushed. So I gave Burton a call. Steve's gonna come over and walk me through what I need to do to maintain my water heater. All right, Steve, so here is the water heater that you guys installed 3 years ago.
Okay.
I had heard that they have to be flushed. I've never done any maintenance on it.
Okay.
But I had a party and a guy was like, hey, you get that thing flushed?
Right,
I'm
right.
like, I don't know, what? I've never heard of that.
Right.
So is that something that I should have you do?
Yeah, water heater, even though that you do have a water softener system, it would make sense to do yearly maintenance on a water heater flush. Because you're still going to get a little bit of an accumulation of minerals in the bottom of the tank. And what's going to happen there is, and for the people who don't have water softeners, they get far more accumulation of these minerals. These minerals, once they get to the bottom, it's going to create two problems down the road. One, that those minerals are going to cake up and they're going to slowly over time start eating away at the metal at the bottom of the tank. And then the second problem you're going to have is as these minerals build up over time, over years, it starts being compact. And so therefore now the fire has to heat up the rock before it ever starts heating up the water. So you're going to use more gas to heat up your water as time goes on, and slowly that gas bill will inch up. One smart thing to do, if you can do it, is you're going to want to flush this thing. And then what I'll do is we'll hook up a hose to the drain here.
Okay.
And then hose here will then be going over to this floor drain here. This valve is an emergency relief valve. If the pressure or the temperature inside this tank gets too high, but it's designed to break its seal one time, okay? If that seal gets broken by someone pulling on that lever, it may shut, but it's weakened now. But more than likely, it's not shutting back. And so you do not want to create your vacuum by opening this. Then once we've hooked up our hose and have it going down to the floor drain, I'm going to obviously shut off this water here, all right? And because we don't want any pressure coming out at this time,
Okay.
all right? So we shut off here. Your shut off's always going to be on the cold side, and there should only be one. Shut that off. You can hook up your hose at that point, bring it over here, open up your valve, and then you can start opening and closing that valve, all right, to fluctuate the pressure.
Oh.
This is going to kind of mix up those minerals, start pushing them out that drain.
All right, everything I learned from Steve, I'm pretty sure I can handle myself without getting third-degree burns. But if you have a plastic valve or any questions about your water heater, just call Burton.